Well, here we are. It is Monday. It is the 15th of March, and I'm going to tell some truths. Truths about what's been happening, truths about why I haven't been posting videos, truths about my journey. Um, First is I have to clarify, why did I start this? The reason I started this because I don't have anyone else to be accountable to. I have a group of friends. We're doing this together, the Optavia together, but in my home, I don't have a spouse. So my when my husband was with me when he was alive, anytime I wanted to try something new, he was the one who'd say, "Hey, remember you wanted to do this." He was very kind, very loving in the way he reminded me of why I'm doing something and giving proper encouragement. Um, and I don't have that. I do have a child. He is 12 and he is very, very encouraging, but it's not a spouse and it's not the same relationship. So for the first thing is that's why I started this, or that's why I started doing videos, was to post my accountability, one to myself and two to my friends that are doing this with me, and they can watch my videos and saying, "Hey, good job," or "Hey, we've all been there. It's okay," to give me the support that I need. But I just needed a little extra, and that's why I do this. Keep hitting the keyboard. Sorry. So uh, I started this journey on May 4th in 2020 in the middle of a pandemic because I had already heard from parents who were talking about, "Oh, I've gained this weight and it's only been 2 months, and oh my gosh, how much more am I going to gain?" And I had seen my friend losing weight, and I wanted to jump on that train because it looked like it was working for her, and it absolutely did and does work for her. Um, and for the first, let's see, I started May, June, July, August, September, October. For the first 6 months, it worked great for me. I lost 55 pounds. I was down to 181. I lost 54 pounds. I was down to 181. I had lost like 19 inches in my hips. I'd lost over 100 inches all over my body or close to it. And I was feeling great. I mean, I could walk. I could actually run, which I'm not a natural runner, but I could run and not just feel like I was killing myself. And I was so much, I have felt, I still feel like I have so much more energy. And and then the cold weather in Southeast Texas hit, which is a joke because it doesn't get that cold. I mean, yeah, it got down into the low 40s or low mid 30s during some parts of November, and I use that as an excuse as to not get out and move. And I was talking about this at work today, and I just said, here are my excuses. It's too cold. It's raining. Um, uh, it was Thanksgiving, and I was out of town. It was Christmas, and I'm not going to miss my mom's Christmas food. And anytime I took a bite of something that was not on my plan, I just said, "It's one bite. It's okay. It's no problem." Well, so what happened was in November, I weighed 181. And in December, I weighed 181. And in January, I weighed 181. And I have to think, other than me, what is the common denominator? The common denominator was I wasn't on plan. Every day I would have my 5 Optavia fuelings, and most of the time I would have my one healthy meal. I would say 99% of the time. Great. I was not drinking my 64 ounces of water. Sorry for my child. He's playing video games. I was not drinking my water. It's required 64 ounces of water a day. That sloughed off when I was driving up to North Texas. I don't drink a lot when I'm driving because that means I have to stop more to go to the restroom. And so I didn't. And that's where my water downfall really began. Um, I should be drinking 4 16-ounce bottles or 4 16-ounce glasses of water a day because I drink out of a 16-ounce cup, which is not sitting right here by me. I've already had my 64 ounces today, and I'm hoping I don't have to go to the restroom in the middle of this video. Anyway, I was not drinking my water. I was not on plan. It doesn't matter if it was one bite of a chip. It doesn't matter if it was um, the half the donut my kid didn't eat, the little bitty Hostess donut that my kid didn't eat, or it doesn't matter. It wasn't on plan, and I can't make that excuse. I've been making that excuse for 3 months. So 2 weeks ago, we went to Disney World. It was great. We had a great time. And I told myself and I told my friends before I left, I'm not going to stay on plan. I'm not taking any feelings with me. I'm going to enjoy my 4-day vacation. I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to worry. I will deal with it when I get back. So the day before we left, that morning was a Wednesday morning, and I weighed myself, and I weighed 181, same as it has been for 3 months. I knew I would gain weight. I was going to eat the Mickey waffles with the Nutella and the strawberries, and I was going to eat the nachos, and I was going to enjoy my Disney experience. And I did, and I had a great time. And I came back, and that Monday morning, I weighed, and I was 186. I was like, okay, that's Disney weight. That's 5 pounds. Goal. So fast forward 1 week. That was last Monday. I lost that weight. I was back down to 181. Life is great. I'm doing what I should be doing. I joined a gym. My son has joined the same gym. They have a kids program there. And so I figured I'm not just going to sit here and watch him work out. I joined the same gym, and I'm doing workouts at the same time he does. He does 3 days a week. No reason not to do that. Just do it. And then I didn't change my eating. I didn't change my water intake. And I put the weight back on. I am at 186 as of today. And last night when I went to bed, I had no idea what I was going to weigh today. I know that I had Cane's chicken a couple of days ago. I know that I had Panda Express a couple of days ago. So eating my 5 fuelings from Optavia while I'm not eating a healthy meal is a complete and utter waste of money. Optavia food costs money. It's not cheap. And I just kicked myself for 2 different things, but they're the same. One, having my 5 fuelings and eating the crap. And 2, eating the crap and wasting the money for the five fuelings. Very, very mad at myself about that. And I told myself last night, you're going to do this. You're going to get back on program. You're not going to have any problems. You are going to drink your water. You are going to eat your fuelings, and you are going to eat your healthy meals. Maybe I need to I had this serious talk with myself. Maybe I need to do my fuelings, my my lean and green at a different time of day instead of dinner. We're going to the gym at 5:45 at night because that's when his class is. That means I'm missing my dinner fueling. My dinner fueling is supposed to be at 6:15. And I have to tell you, when you're off schedule, it's really off-putting. So I have decided to try having my lean and greens at lunch. I did it today. I had actually something from Optavia, but it is a lean and green. And it was delicious. It was fantastic. It was meatballs, and it was wonderful. I really enjoyed it. I have stayed on plan 100%. I'm already at my 64 ounces of water, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop having my water. So I have redone my sheets, and here's the first one. Actually, it's just a condensed version of what my big sheet looks like. So I am going to hold this up, and I'm going to talk about it. As you see, it starts with, where is it? Week 1. That's today. I am starting my plan all over. I'm at 186. All of my measurements increased at least by half an inch. The most is 1 inch. And that's my chest. And I believe my, yeah, just my chest is by 1 inch. Everything else is by 1/4 of an inch or a half inch. My total measurements is 230. And then I already have my cells for week 2 set to auto-populate down here once I put in next week's numbers when that happens. So this only has 5 weeks on it, but the big sheet, and this might be a little harder to see, has a lot more. So I'm going to push it up to the camera. Let's see if it'll focus. And this goes all the way through to the end of June, mid-June. That's 15 weeks. I don't have my reading glasses on. Yes, I'm old. I need reading glasses on top of wearing contacts. So my goal, and I know I can do it because I have done it before, it's the stick to it. It is, even if I don't work out, which I am, because I'm paying for a membership, and when I pay for something, I do it. Let's not talk about that. My goal is to lose 5 pounds a week. 5 pounds a week. If I'm on goal, then I can do it. And if I'm 100% on plan, then that will work for me. And if I don't get 5 pounds a week, then that's okay. It's okay. I can make it up. If I consistently don't hit 5 pounds, but I am losing weight, that is a win. The other thing that I have done is above my monitor on where I record these videos, I have some things to remind me of what I'm doing and why I'm here. And the first one is to be hyper conscious about fuelings and meals. The next one is weigh and measure every Monday. I got away from that. Look at my old sheet. Look, I didn't do anything. I mean, all of January is not filled in. You know, that's why I printed this other one so large so I could easily fill it in and take care of it. Record videos for accountability. Do this so I can go back and remind myself why I'm doing this. Gym workouts at least 3 times a week. My son is going to the gym 3 times a week. That should be a built-in automatic. Got it. Take neighborhood walks when the weather permits. We're coming into rainy season down here. It's not terribly rainy all the time, but there's going to be some times that I can't get out and walk because it's raining all day long. But on top of going to the gym, I should be able to walk and take my dog for a walk. And she's looking at me because I'm saying the word walk a lot. Try new recipes. I have been using the same recipes. There's a recipe video that I'm actually going to post at the back of this video. There's a recipe video. Anyway, try new recipes. There's several that I want to try with some zoodles and Asian-inspired recipes that I really, 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 really want to try. And then the last thing, accountability is your transparency. In most of my videos, I've always said it, and I always fumble over it because I keep forgetting how I say it, but it's so important. Accountability is your transparency. So now up in bold above my monitor, that's the very last thing, and it's the biggest letters there is. Accountability is your transparency. So with this, I'm not taking away all of the progress I've made. I'm not saying, you know, forget all of that. I'm going to give myself a pat on the back for that because it's important that I did that. Because the one that shows me I can do this. I can get to my goal weight of 135. I may not get there by May 4th. If I did, whoa, howdy, I'd be shocked. Shocked if I got there before then. But I'm going to try, and I'm going to follow my rules. Hyperconscious, workout, measurements, weigh-in, gym, neighborhood walks, new recipes. Accountability is your transparency. See, when it's written right above me, I can remember it. But seriously, I'm doing this for me, and I need to do more. I need to stick with it. I need to write it down. I need to measure. I need to record my progress every week. Not just unboxings. That gets boring because I get the same old thing. Oh, speaking of unboxings, I have 4 boxes of shakes and 2 boxes of bars, which I haven't even opened yet because of how many fuelings I've missed. I'm still working off last month's box, and I should be 10 days, 11 days into this month's box. And I'm just, anyway, back on plan. And I'm calling it a new plan. This is day one of getting it done. You'll be hearing from me. I'm coming back. Bye. One last thing. If you would like to watch that video about the recipes that I have been making over the last almost a year, you can do that right over here. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel to see what's coming up, you can do that right over here. Thanks, everybody, and wish me luck.